We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game James Shields on the mound. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And right into the shift. Greg Bird. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tilson facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. So strike. Forward now, Charlie Tilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ball even at 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A little bouncer. Tapped down the line, but that one rolled. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 3 for 9. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They still try. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moncada fields it cleanly, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Center fielder,
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
This is pulled into right. Garcia is right there as he takes it for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. And digging in now, Tyler Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Wellington.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look on today. This is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Popped him up. Tanaka to take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Garcia normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Anderson at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Standing in, Yomer Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Tanaka pauses. 2-1 on its way. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Center fielder.
Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Tilson stands at second with 2 gone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. He's ready. Here's the first offering on the ground to the left side.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shorten.
And the throw is in time to get him to. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Anderson picks it up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way, lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia moves over, makes the catch, and that'll return. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Settling in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third. And now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Wade becomes the first out of the inning. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Anderson brings it in.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. The Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Drury gloves it, and they will get. No, he's in there. A very close play at first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Niquia2001's. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready now, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The clock is running and the round has begun. There's home run number 1. Look out, upper deck. That's number 3. Another home run. His 3rd in a row. Seconds left. Home run number 6. Seven home runs now. Time's up. So that will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. And we'll have to wait and see. That's right. Hitting second, a challenger, representing the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge. Gone. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. 30 seconds left. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. That puts him into a tie with his challenger. So we will have a 90-second tiebreaker round. Up first in the semifinal match, number 11, Brett Gardner. There's home run number 1. Remaining. Thirty seconds left. There it is, his third home run. That ends the round. He finishes with 3 home runs. And we'll have to hope that's enough to avail. The clock has officially started. A very long home run. Number 2. Number 3. One minute remaining. Is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And that'll put him into the championship round. The clock is now running. One minute remaining. Thirty seconds left. A majestic home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with just 1 home run. And he'll have to wait and see if that holds up. The round is now underway. There's home run number 1. And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He finishes with 2 home runs. And that puts him into the championship matchup. Hitting first in this championship round, number 24, Gary Sanchez. Another home run. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. One minute remaining. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. 30 seconds left. A long home run. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. There's number 7. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. And we'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Aaron Judge. No doubt about that one. One minute remaining. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. .30 seconds left. Another home run. Four home runs now. That's number 5. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated